Thank you. I'm John Pollack. I'm from Omaha. I'm a meteorologist. I am here to oppose the pipeline and encourage you to do the same, in part because of the climate impact. This is some of the most carbon-intensive oil that you can find anywhere on the planet, and it's going to be doing nothing but adding to the problems that we already have. FEMA has already run out of disaster money for the year until Congress replenishes it. Most of that were climate disasters, weather-related disasters that are being exacerbated by the extra carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. However, there's another aspect that I wanted to speak about, particularly concerning the environmental impact statement and the erodibility of the land. Somehow, despite supposedly a good amount of work going into this environmental impact statement, it completely missed the work of several climatologists right here at University of Nebraska at Lincoln did studying the Sandhills. And what they concluded was that there was a 200-year drought between about the years 1000 and 1200 in a period sometimes called the medieval climate optimum. It was optimum in Europe, but in this part of the world, it was a massive drought. And when that drought hit, those dunes moved. They were not stable. They lost their vegetation. In the lesser droughts, for example, the 1930s, there were blowouts. But this was a multi-decade drought that desiccated the landscape. Now, I think it's highly significant in that context that we're already having the most extraordinary drought in the history of the southern Great Plains right now as we speak, and that drought area threatens to move north. This is what the environmental impact statement says about putting vegetation down. Should long-term precipitation patterns in the Sandhills continue to change and vary, vegetation on the project would adapt similarly to vegetation in areas adjacent to the project. Well, the last time there was a major drought, the vegetation adjacent to the project adapted by drying up and blowing away and growing someplace else. If those sand dunes move, I don't know how long you think the pipeline will remain buried 4 feet. It's not going to be very long. Furthermore, in the environmental impact statement, it says Keystone is committed to post-construction monitoring and repair and will monitor reclamation on the right-of-way for several years, whatever several years means. I think in a place with as much climate sensitivity as the Sandhills, it should be permanent, that you should not be digging in the first place under drought conditions. But I saw nothing that said that you needed to wait for the drought to end either there or further south where there is also erodible soil in Oklahoma and Texas. I thank you.
Thank you.